Hey, what's up, y'all? So Cyrus J, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are checking this out for the first time, welcome to the Fire Your Boss podcast. I'm Osiris J, and it's a pleasure and a privilege to have you guys, pull up and check out the podcast. So in this episode, I was thinking that I was just gonna have a conversation with you guys, especially those of you guys out there right now who are grinding, right? Who've been grinding for some time, and the process, the hustle, the grind doesn't seem like it's paying off. And so this episode is for you guys, and I want you guys to continue to grind and to keep moving because I came out of the pandemic completely financially destitute and broke, behind on my hopes and my aspirations. And trust me when I tell you that there is an endless amount of reasons that I can give you why I should have given up, why I should have just gone to find the nearest bridge, the highest bridge. I would have to do it on a bridge. I couldn't do it like I couldn't shoot myself. That's messy. I don't want people to clean up my mess like that. I figured a bridge it'd be easy. And in my mind, I'm thinking the water would have been kind of like soft, but apparently water's unforgiving. But my point is, I could have found a bridge and just jump, right? But in this video, I want to share with you guys why with only a year or so removed from the heart of the madness of the last few years, right? Why I've been able to come back bigger and stronger than ever before, right? And I want to share this with you guys because we're going into a new year, right? It's the end of the year. We're going into a new year. So, around the holidays, if you don't have the resources that you want to kind of lavish, get lavish gifts for the loved ones that you want, sometimes that can literally impact your emotions, right? And I've been there. I've absolutely been there, right? And what I want you guys to know is that that's not what it's about. It's not that at all. And as I say that, it's still sometimes difficult to actually show up in your life when your mind is so consumed and caught up in the three-dimensional world of things and responsibilities and all of the things that we worry about on a day-to-day basis, right? And so I was able to come back bigger and stronger because of this podcast. I'll be honest with you. When I looked around and I realized that all the investors had gone, all my clients, everybody was on pause. Because everybody is going through their own journey. And we're not being honest about it. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this podcast, because we're not being honest about some of the challenges that we're dealing with in our lives. We're not being honest to ourselves. And I'm not saying that you need to go out and just talk about your problems. You do need to figure out a way to kind of relieve yourself of the burden, so to speak. And for me, that was kind of like one of the gifts of the pandemic, like learning how to pray and learning how to meditate, learning how to create and practice a stress management system that was in line with who I knew myself to be, and that was literally in line with my values and my goals and where I was going. That's what the whole game became for me. Right. And so if you guys find yourself in that place where, you're challenged in that way right now, I want you guys to keep checking out this video, and I want you guys to keep checking out this podcast, keep supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, I do believe by now our Patreon channel should be up. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and, make a donation proportional to the value that you think that you've gotten from any of the content that, that you get on this channel. Right. Also, for those of you guys who are going into the new year and you're really still on the grind, you're still on the hustle, right? I'm offering I know really an amazing free offer going into the new year, right? And really what it does is it gives you a free trial offer of all of the programs that I'm offering right now. And that has everything to do with our application that we just dropped. And the application is amazing. It's really, I tell people that if Uber and Salesforce had a love child, that's kind of like what we've created for sales and marketing. So for the folks who want to like fire their boss and launch your business and still have to kind of figure out how they're going to sell, how they're going to market, this product is perfect for you guys because it does the work for you so that you don't have to. So if you're looking to generate leads, right? If you're looking to schedule effective appointments, or if you're looking to sell the product and your challenge around that, that's what this app does. You guys can get a free trial of that. Go ahead and if you stick around to the end of this video, and I think that there's a video right up top there that that goes into details a little bit more about that. And by the way, YouTube, I am not selling. I am giving free gifts away for the purpose of education only. They don't have to pay for anything with this particular offer, right? So it's a free trial of that product. The other trial that we have is a free trial of our course, the Fire Your Boss course, how to fire your boss and create one high-paying job for yourself. That course, which is my first course, is dropping right now. Right? And there's a link in the description. You can actually get a free trial of the course in and of itself. And in that particular course, we give you the blueprint on how to fire your boss, create one high-paying job for yourself in some of the hottest sectors on the internet right now, right? And we give you a blueprint on how to do that. But not only that, right? Because I think that there's a lot of course creators out there. There's a lot of content generators out there. So I really support you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting this channel, right? But I also understood that if I was going to come with something that was like different, right? That I needed to come with a dragon, and I got that with the app, right? But I also needed to come with something that didn't just say, take my course, listen to me, I got it all figured out. And if you do that, then you're going to have it all figured out and you're going to be rich. That's bullshit. It does not work like that. Anyone on the internet who's telling you guys that, they're probably literally pissing in your face and telling you that it's right. I'm not going to say Andrew Tate. I'm not going to mention Andrew Tate, right? Because I think he has an interesting marketing strategy, but I did kind of like say Andrew Tate without saying Andrew Tate. And the reason why I bring up Andrew Tate is not because I'm even hating on him. And this is hard for me because I kind of pride myself on not having these types of conversations that I'm about to have. I'm not going to have it, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but, I just think that, the idea of telling people that because you've made it, that somehow they can just listen to you and they're magically going to make it. I don't subscribe to that school of thought. Right? And anyone who's telling you that the process is easy, you're going to get rich quick, don't subscribe to that school of thought. The shit is hard, right? Like, as you see me right now, I'm talking about 10, 15 years in the making, right? I wouldn't be able to drop content like this consistently. I wouldn't be able to deliver the app that we've built, the way that we've built it, to solve the problems that it solved, right? Had I not gone through my journey over the last 10, 15 years. Had I not gone through the pandemic, had I not experienced the things that I experienced, it just wouldn't happen. So the process is grueling and it's difficult. And I'm not saying that it's going to take you 10, 15 years or even 3 or 4 years, right? But it's going to take a real commitment and a real investment of your time, your energy, and really your values, right? To become the absolute best version of yourself as you look to, to move your life from where you are now to where you're wanting it to go. And I mentioned Andrew Tate